What's going on, guys? We're back here, and today I'm going to be going over my team and my replay against Count Riario and the Amsterdam Ampharos in the Den Draft League. So he has a team of Mega Sableye, Victini, Sylveon, Jolteon, Chestnut, Registeel, Archeops with the Z, Kartana with the Z, Mamoswine, Quillfish, and Kangaskhan. So the biggest thing I was worried about in this game was his Z Kartana, because it's a fucking threat. So I started off here with Lottie, enough speed for Kartana obviously, and to speed tie with Archeops, enough special attack to 2 KO with Psychic, Thunder Wave to cripple, and Reflect type just kind of takes on any Pokemon that's that I need to. If I Reflect type, then it basically can't touch me. And then I got Stark the Ferrothorn EV'd to wait, these aren't the EVs I had, but yeah, I had these in special attack. Enough defense with the Chople Berry to live a +2 all-out pummeling from Kartana, and the special attack with HP Fire to kill Kartana. Then we got Bantha the Piloswine, just a nice rocker. Also, this coverage just hits his entire team pretty hard, so that's nice. Max HP, enough attack to 2 KO, max HP, no defense, Registeel, I think, and to Oko Victini after rocks. Speed, just to speed creep stuff. Spadef, I think, was for like Specs, HP Grass, Jolteon or something. And then rest in defense. Synth the Togekiss. Okay, I was originally gonna bring Salazzle in this slot, because its coverage just kind of destroys his team, and also deals with Victini as well as Kartana. But then I realized I kind of forgot about Mega Sableye, like completely. Like when I copied his team into a builder to build with it, or to build against it, I just skipped over Mega Sableye for some reason. So then I realized like 30 minutes before my game, I'm like, oh shit, I did not prep at all for Mega Sableye, and I get destroyed by it. So I threw this on here. Thunder Wave, Heal Bell to as a cleric, Roost and Air Slash to flinch shit down, get damage. Has a chance to kill Kartana. Enough speed for like Chestnut and max speed Sylveon. And okay, you'll see in the game, but I wish I'd defog over Thunder Wave or defog over Thunder Wave on this, because that, let's just say that would make things a lot easier. Flynium Z Thundurus with the bulk up just destroys his team once it's weakened a bit. This basically kills everything at +1 with the Z and superpower. And then we got the biggest threat against him, which is Vulpix's waifu, the Lopunny. Power up punch to stat boost our attack, drain punch to get back recovery, return high jump kick, hits his entire team. I was gonna run Jolly and enough speed for Jolteon, but I figured he wouldn't run max speed anyway, so this is enough speed for him speed creeping Salazzle, and it just happened to be 252. And then Adamant, it allows me to have a chance to 2 KO max defense Sylveon with rocks and a layer of spikes up with return. So this thing was the win con I was going for the entire game. And so let's get into the game here. So the first thing I noticed, he did not bring Kartana, so I'm like, fuck, because I prepped so much for it, and since he didn't bring it, that hinders me a lot because I'm not as prepped for these things. So anyway, we're gonna go through. Whoops. Oh, I turned the sound off for this. Okay. Yeah. So basically, these first few turns, nothing really happens. I can just kind of go through it. Power punch. Go this. Double expecting Sableye. Blah blah blah. Earthquake. Now okay. So as you can see, it did 38%. So I'm like, okay, why not just go for the roll, because I outspeed it unless he's like max speed. So this would made the game a ton easier because I just would have been able to get hazards up. So I don't get the roll. I'm like, okay, sucks. What are you gonna do? So I go back into Togekiss, double expecting red to steal, power punch again on this. Switch out Gyro Ball just to see what he wants to do. Double again. He makes a good double into Victini. U-turns. I do this to get recovery. I reflect type again. Recover. Reflect type on the Toxic. Sorry, I'm going through this fast. There's a lot of turns in this game. So I roost up again and go into my Ferrothorn, expecting him not to go Sableye. I get Spike up. And this is important that the HP Fire breaks his sub, because this was sub Salak, and Latias actually did eat a hit at the range it was at +6, but we do learn it to be sub Salak. So it was very important that I got that broke the sub. But anyway, so we die there, go into Latias, we double expecting this. We do, okay. So basically, I would have won the game if I got this play right. In hindsight, I should have just high jump kick, obviously, because if I killed this, I literally just won the game with whatever, with this gone, because this thing, in the end game, spoiler, I don't win the game, but because of this thing, because of the Wish Pass from Sylveon. So he makes a very solid play there. What do I do here? Do I Power Punch? No, I just return. Yeah. So expecting a Protect, or that was a risky play on his part because he risked crit or a roll, but it's whatever. So I go into Piloswine here. I Earthquake. Okay, the same situation happens with the Spike Up. I'm like, okay, this will take it out. I get the 39 roll. I'm like, okay, and then he gets the roll again, which sucks because this means that every time I'm losing health on this, and so I can't get rocks up, which sucks. So anyway, we just kind of keep doing the same thing. Not much to go through. I expect him to predict my Piloswine because it's an obvious switch. And I go into it here. And this is where not having defog comes into play, because as you can see, my team's just getting chipped and chipped and chipped, which sucks. So I heal Bell here, Roost. I start just taking some chip on this, because why not? And I switch out here, and then I Earthquake, right? And then I believe I switch into Latias, yes. Then we do the same thing, we get back this in, and then we do finally kill this. Actually no, he switches into this, but I am packing Ice Shard to knock it out, which is dope. I don't want to risk anything, so I just Earthquake here, and knock out the Sableye. He goes into this, I just Earthquake. No reason to keep this. As he knocks me out. Now I just start like stalling, trying to PP stall, but I just can't at this point. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm just PP stalling. So I go into it here. I click high jump kick. He makes the Sylveon play. And yeah, at this point, I'm like, okay, I gotta weaken Sylveon, or I gotta set up with Thunders. Yeah. And so we just keep doing this. I return. I believe. Oh wait, right. I was expecting him to protect there. I don't agree with his play there, because I could have killed him, and if I killed that, then I had potential to win. As you'll see. So anyway, we do this. I superpower. I bulk up. So I talked with him after. So I do bulk up right here, but I believe I bulk up, expecting him to switch or something. But not into this. So this was a sack on his part, which I don't agree with, because I could have potentially won with this after. So I do bulk up here. I switch into my Latias in case it's Scarf on the V-Create, Roost up, and we just keep doing this. I had to go for the win here, so I bulk up here, expecting him. Now this turn took a long time for him. Expecting him to protect to protect him from my Z move. I actually bulk up again, and he actually sacks Victini. And I bulk up again expecting to protect. I'm like, okay, if it comes down to whether he's Scarf or not, I lose if he is Scarf either way. So I stay in, maybe potentially live the hit with the defense, but V-Create's just too strong. So I go down there and we basically just lose the game. So it was a close one for sure. A couple questionable plays on his part, for sure. I could have played a bit differently, but I guess keeping Ferrothorn, but I couldn't risk the Chestnut setting up earlier in the game, so I felt like I had to stay in there because I just kind of lost that. But yeah, the biggest factor was before the game when I look at all this prep for Kartana. I even considered bringing Fire Punch on this to not risk the miss and always knock it out. Like I honestly did, because Kartana is just such a big threat. And like I was just hoping that he actually wouldn't bring Jolteon, even though like I did bring Piloswine for it. But I was just hoping he didn't bring Jolteon, kind of, so that I could potentially sack something to Rocks, come in with Blunder, bulk up, and basically win the game. Because it outsped the rest of his team besides Jolteon, I believe. So, and then Lopunny was the biggest one I was going for. But I just couldn't get that because he outplayed me with the Sylveon and the Registeel. So, luckily we didn't get completely destroyed, which is always nice since I really don't play draft much. It sure was fun. Count if you're watching this. GG. I'm looking forward to next week, see what we can do, hopefully cop the W there. Now our record's technically 1-3, unfortunately, but yes. So anyways, thank you guys for watching.